Hey everyone, it's Eric here from my 25XL, just giving you another update on my tank. I think the last time I went through an update, had a bad algae outbreak, so I'm trying to get that under control. You can still see some there on the rock, but I'm taking the pieces out one by one and using a little elbow grease and scraping it off with a scrubber. So you can see some of the rock here I've done already. Some of the shells I've done already. Rock up there I've done as well. And the one on top. So I've got to get that one there. A couple more pieces I got to scrub down. Also cleaned off the sand bed, but I can see some cropping back there. You can see it. And a lot in the corner. So I'm going to clean out the sand bed again. Oh, there's my goby. He never comes out. Never, ever, ever. He's so elusive, this guy. But seems to be coming out now. I just fed them, so I guess they're a little friendlier. Anyway, yeah, so I posted a picture on Reef to Reef, I think. That's my finger coral leather. So the thing is huge. It was probably I don't know, a tenth of the size when I got it a year ago. So it's just growing out of control. So I have no idea what to do with it. I love the look of it. Just wish I had a little bit more color to it, but yeah, it's taken up, well, if I back up you can see it's taken up most of the tank in the middle now, so I'll have to figure out what to do with that. I've got the green one here growing really quickly now. I noticed a big change in growth since I've increased my alkalinity. I think I was running around 7.5, 7.9. So I'm up around between 8.9 and 9.3 in there, but the corals seem to be pretty responsive. Got some new zoas down there. Not sure if I can focus in here. I just got those about a week ago, so they seem to be acclimating okay. And then I just added this little thing up here. The fish feeder, you drop your frozen pellets in there and it just floats through the bottom. I guess it distributes a little more evenly as it defrosts. Anyway, I guess the biggest piece I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be changing out skimmers again. So really like the Red Sea Reefer 600. It's been functioning great. I'm going to do a trial on the Nyos, however you pronounce it, the 120. A little bit bigger footprint of a skimmer, but read a lot of good reviews on it, so I'm going to give it a shot. I might keep this RSK just for a little while, and then depending on which one I like better, I'll probably sell one off. We'll see how it goes. The other thing I did is I just added a small refuge light here, because I added some chitomorpha on the bottom there just to help with the nitrates. It's not out of control, but because of the algae I thought I'd add some in there just to compete for any of the phosphates and hopefully stunt the algae growth so I can scrape it off and it won't come back. But other than that, you can see I gotta clean out my filter cups a bit there. It's accumulating a lot of garbage. And I gotta change out my bag of carbon. I think it's been there for a month now, so I'll have to do that. But yeah, so I guess probably the next video I post will be on the new skimmer, setting it up, and I guess initial setup and turn it on, and then I'll just do a couple more reviews on that one too, similar to what I did to this one, and we'll see how it goes. As I said, I read a lot of good things about it, so looking forward to putting that one in. But oh, the other thing I did was heater wise, I was a little worried about the heater on top of my block. There is an older one, so I did install a new one. I've got them both set to come on and off at the same time in temperature, just as a fallback, because I think this top one here is going to probably give up the ghost soon. It's kind of old, and I don't want the temperature to drop too quickly. So anyway, it's always good to have a backup, I guess. So that's it, I guess. I'm going to continue scraping off the algae there. I'll do some more tonight. I got a scrub brush to take it off with, so I know like the chances of that just dying off miraculously isn't going to happen, so you do need to use some elbow grease. Also been treating twice a week with Vibrant. I think I talked about this a little earlier on. So this stuff here, I can't say I've seen a big decline in the algae, but I think by adding this and scraping it out, it's definitely having an impact, as much as I'm not sure. You can see my Trident there. That's been working great. I need to get some reagents purchased again. For the refill, they seem to be a little difficult to get, but my man at reefsupplies.ca, Ray, great guy to deal with. All my stuff comes from him. I don't go anywhere else. Excellent to deal with, really responsive, and I do all my purchases from him now. I did have a problem with my MP40, one of my MP40s. The dry side started grinding, so I went through him and he was able to get me a replacement, which is great. So one of them is dead on me, and it was just purchased in July. So it was really no hassle. He handled everything for me, got me in touch with the supplier, and I just have to put the new one on and I guess throw the old dry side out. Started to overheat after a while and then actually shut down. So last thing I need is a fire in here. So I'm going to probably replace that today or tomorrow, and yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, Goby's having a fight down there. He's getting a little aggressive, I noticed, coming out more. He's been in there probably for 3 months, and I think I've seen him more now in the last week than I have in 3 months. So anyway, so that's it for the update. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Sorry, one other thing. I did have a triggerfish. I still do. He's way in the rock there. I know I posted a video about the Popeye. I don't think you can see him. Still there. It's getting better really slowly, but I don't know. Everybody's posting say it'll go away on its own. I'm not treating the tank with any kind of medication. I'm just doing regular, well, I'm probably changing water on average twice a week. I've been also adding Epsom salts in there to see if that'll help. It tends to pick up the magnesium a little bit in the tank, but not overly concerned about that. So she is still nursing that eye. I hope it goes away soon. It just looks so painful. Anyway, we'll see how she does. Appetite's great, swimming around. Doesn't seem to be affecting her otherwise. Although I do notice she's a little blind on one side when I'm feeding, so she tends to spin to the left a lot, which is her good eye, her good side. Anyway, that's it for today. Last Saturday before Christmas. I don't know if I'll get a chance to do another post, but I'll try. Depending on when that skimmer comes in, I might do an unboxing and do an assembly piece, but other than that, if I don't, I hope everyone has a fantastic Christmas and a New Year, and looking forward to 2020. Have a great day.